Hello everyone, I'm Miles Boyle.
And I'm Maggie Dever.
And we will be bringing you the Monomoy versus SJP senior night soccer game.
Tonight the Monomoy Sharks boys soccer team faces off against the St. John Paul Lions. It's going to be a good game.
Something Keith Clark talked about during pre-game is that the Sharks really need to keep possession of the ball. They need to look to be dangerous, attack the third. Some other things that they talked about doing is they need this win to make the tourney, so it's a very important night for them and especially the seniors.
Yeah, and you know, the St. John Paul Lions want to work on keeping the ball out of the net, having really strong good defense, and slowing down the game a little bit so they can work with them.
Some star power for the Sharks that we should be looking out for tonight is AJ. He's a fantastic goal scorer. I think he's the leading scorer right now. In second place, I believe it's Sam Higgins.
You know, the Monomoy team has 9 seniors tonight playing. The whole starting lineup is actually seniors tonight, except for about 2 people. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough loss next year for the Monomoy boys soccer team.
Definitely. And it will be nice to see how they rebound from that as well. The Sharks JV team has a lot of potential. I've watched a few of their games. They really know how to move the ball, so their future is bright, for sure.
Definitely is bright. And here comes kickoff.
Goalie Sean DeVoe has been outstanding this season, really having just a ton of shutout games, making a difference for the whole team.
Definitely.
He's really shown a leadership role as well, possibly a captain next year.
I believe it. St. John Paul starting with the ball.
Everyone getting their pregame stretches in. And we're off. Number 1, Ryan Mean with a good clear. Passes it right up to Sean Gould, who will head it to AJ.
Looks like a foul by Sean. You can hear the talking from center back Ryan Mean, senior captain.
Liam Mon with the head. Can't retain possession. SJP looks to carry it up the field. Captain Connor DeVoe gets it out of there. Brian Mitchell loses the ball.
Liam Mon getting a foot in it. Wins possession.
Liam Mon is an important senior for this team.
Definitely.
Trevor belts it off of the SJP offensive player. Out of bounds. Monomoy ball.
You know, the game just started, but I don't hear too much communication for the Sharks. If they're going to try to work together, especially on senior night, they're going to need a few more comments to each other.
Definitely. That's the key to the game, is communication.
I agree.
Sam Chase always comes out of the game with a fight.
It's going to be St. John Paul's throw.
I wonder
Took him a while, but passes it to Ryan Downey. Number 24 looks to take the shot and is defended well by senior Liamon.
Like you said before, Miles, this is a crucial game for a tournament. They really need this win. So let's hope that they can pull it off.
Yeah, and I don't want to avoid the throw that Sean DeVoe just had. That was a dime to Sean Gould, 40 yards up the field. Very impressive. And it's good. A field goal by SJP.
Go, boys. Like last game.
Sean DeVoe will be taking his kick. Passes it to his brother, who loses possession.
Stellar defense by
Gets it
senior
right back.
captain Connor DeVoe.
AJ is striding towards the ball. Can't see him to. Oh, and he gets it back. Looks to cross it in. Looked like there was some contact up there, but refs let it slide. Liamon passes it back to the middle to Sam Chase. Good touch. A lot of headers this game so far. That's how junior Josh Coughlin got a concussion. He's now out for the season. Headed the ball yesterday. Concussions are dangerous. Got to watch out for them.
Good ball movement by Monomoy.
Number 11 presses up the field, passes it to number 1.
Matt Velasquez coming out of nowhere. Stop that play.
He's really the dark horse of this game.
Corner.
SJP looks to take a corner kick, I believe. Seem to have some confusion about who's kicking it.
Number 11, Jack Lawson will take this kick.
Crosses it. Number 24 gets it, and Paul Reese, senior, gets it right out of there. Still some commotion. 11 crosses it. No luck there.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, senior captain Connor DeVoe is playing left back currently. I think this is his first year playing left back. He typically would be on the outside mid position.
Yeah, he really was a great offensive threat, but they needed them back there this year. They lost all of their starting defenders to college.
And that just shows that senior captain is responsible, he's flexible, he can play wherever.
Yeah.
It's a great quality for an athlete.
Utility player. Sean Gould gets crossed by number 3.
Nice defense by Sam Chase. Pass it up to AJ.
Good look, but doesn't turn out well for the Sharks. Connor DeVoe is there to intercept it. Can't retain. Sean DeVoe scoops it up in front of the SJP wing.
Hey, way to deliver it right away. Well done.
Something that Sean has worked at a lot recently is his punts. He gotten much better from last year. Last year he was only getting around like the 30-yard line. He's really improved.
Trevor struggles to keep it in. It's going to be St. John Paul's ball.
Ryan Downey will take the throw in. Whips it on the ground.
Good defense by Paul Reese. You can hear the encouragement by senior Sean Gould, number 17.
Number 9 passes it to 6. Tries to work it to the middle, but Liamon is there to break it up. AJ saves it. Looks to, ooh, number 13, senior, gets well in the face, Hank Bailey. That must have hurt. AJ has a powerful leg. And it comes out right towards us. Connor DeVoe takes the throw in. Sam Chase. Ooh, and they both whiff. Works it back to Ryan Meehan, but loses control out of bounds.
Plays it out, unfortunately.
That ball early every time like you did.
Sam Delman takes a throw-in. Dummies it to number 4. Liam Mon works it to the middle and no one's there for
Good
it.
work by Liam Mon.
AJ knew he was offsides. That was a good look though.
Open, look up, look. Well done.
Number 3 takes a shot. Wide left.
Out of the back.
Actually, I don't think that was a shot. It was just a cross. Poorly executed.
Well done, White.
Hey, Andres. Just remember when we're deep and he's standing here.
Trevor throws it into Liam Mon, who loses control. Over to, not too sure who that is.
Wesley Ulrich
Wesley Ulrich. He's a sophomore.
getting some playing time in today.
Very versatile player on senior night. How impressive.
Paul steps in, just misses it.
I know everyone wants to see Paul Reese score a goal tonight. I think that's one of the main objectives of the Sharks.
Definitely.
Nice pass, Brian. Midfield, pick up. Jack, well done.
Ryan Meehan will take the kick.
This is an offsides call.
Ref makes him set it in a better spot. AJ passes it to Paul, who loses control.
Good ball.
Number 13 works it to number 4.
Sam touch.
Good steal by Sam,
Well done, Sam.
who quickly gets it intercepted.
Good ball by Sam.
Goes to Sean Gould, works it up the sideline, maybe crosses it in.
Takes a
He looks for a
shot.
shot. Oh! Crossbar.
So
He wanted
close.
that. He's angry. Great shot by Sean Gould, the senior.
Well done.
He steals it. Oh.
Step.
Good play by the Sharks.
Good steal by Matt, and he's offsides. Didn't know it there.
Tightly. Liam, step 4. Let's wake up, boys. Let's go. Matt, mark up. No, one or two like the last one. Kobe got.
Sam Dalman will take this kick.
Maybe we'll look to pass it to the logo. Monomoy will get the throw in.
Let's go.
Yeah, you know, Coach Clark said earlier in the game, as Miles said earlier, they're really trying to be dangerous in the attacking third. And I'll be honest, if he says that they weren't attacking in the past games, I completely agree, because you can just see as they move up the field, a lot of people aren't following them. It's really 1v8 when you get up there.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. 11 works it to Wesley Ulrich, gets it right out of there. Good fight for it. A lot of volume going on.
Great clear by the defender.
Way to control it by Sam Chase. Paul doesn't really know what to do in that situation. AJ looking to outrun the goalkeeper, can't get there in time. Good effort. The goalkeeper, Colby August, works it to number 1, Ryan Crahan.
I honestly think that if we can just gain possession, keep it for a while, look to move up the field, we'll get one in.
Yeah, something the Sharks have a little bit of trouble working with is their team play. And AJ takes it up on the fast break. And it's a wide open goal. AJ, the senior.
AJ
Real-Rich is in the building, ladies and
in the
gentlemen.
building tonight. And that's AJ for you. If you want to talk about the whole season, that's how AJ plays. That's how he hustles. That's where the majority of the goals come from.
That was easy for him. Look at him strut back onto the field. Got that swag. Taking his sweet time.
The Lions are really going to have to come back harder and come back faster if they want to put one on the Sharks.
The Sharks are so happy to add him to the team the past couple years. He came from another school a couple years ago. I believe he came here sophomore year and just started playing soccer last year for the Sharks. Great asset that they added to the team. He was an all-star last year. Leading goal scorer this year. Liam Mon tries to get out of there. And Trevor Russell does the job. Paul Reese can't control it though.
Lions throwing.
Will Bailey. Never mind.
Sam Delman.
The Sharks are having trouble keeping the ball off this side of the field, even though they're winning 1-0.
It's going to be a push from Liam Mon. It might be Ryan Meehan.
Go quick, Jack. Go quick.
A lot of the Sharks' goals are from fast breaks and corner kicks, mostly.
St. John Paul's ball. They're going to take a kick right outside of the 18. Will they be able to put it in?
Sean DeVoe has the look in his eye. He's going to save the shot right here. Confident.
I 100% agree.
No. Your only chance.
SJP might look for a fake of some sort. Oh, never mind.
Chance, I should say.
Shot, and it's very high.
Very far up.
You come out and scream keeper and get out.
I don't know what was going through his foot's head on that play.
The referees will give you the advantage.
Change! Step!
Sam Chase looking to build from the defense.
Wesley Ulrich, the sophomore, passes it to Matt Velasquez.
We're 7. We're 7.
Paul Reese gets the ball stolen from by number 6,
Stay more
John
central.
Resendez.
The danger's right here.
SJP offense looks to work the ball a lot. That's their main goal of the game.
Good job.
Ryan Meehan kicks it way out of bounds. I've seen some refs give penalties for that.
St. John Paul's throwing. I will give it to the Sharks. They do have a stellar defense.
Sean DeVoe with the amazing save. That's the first save we've seen all night.
Amazing. It's like a brick wall back there.
Really, he's a backstop. Great punt right there again. Sharks can't control it though. Ooh, they both trip on the play. Good defense by Ryan Meehan. No communication on the play though.
Nice clearance.
Again. Might look for a fast break right here. Yep. This is his goal right here. Goal, baby. AJ Lola for a second of the night. Look at him dancing.
Tries to hype up the crowd.
They're excited. Look at the crowd.
Definitely his senior night tonight. He wants to make everyone know that.
And believe me, they do.
Matt, nice.
Again, struts back to midfield. Keith Clark must be very happy with him.
St. John Paul coach telling his defense they need to stay more central and try to keep AJ, especially AJ, a little more contact in the middle so they can watch after him. Let's see if St. John Paul can do this.
Don't have to cover out.
Get body, Ryan.
AJ looks for Liam in the middle. Passes to Sean Gould.
Sean and Sam again have some miscommunication. Something they could work on.
Go, Nico!
Trevor Russell gets it right out of there.
Andre,
Number 4 tries to get an open shot but can't with that wall of the defense back there. And Sean DeVoe with the save. That's an easy one for him. Not his best kick right there. You could tell he was upset with himself. But again, the Lions don't seem to be able to make offense out of it. Sean doesn't get the greatest touch on the ball.
Good switch of the field by Sam. Looking for Matt on that one.
Matt tries to outpace Resendez. Doesn't work out. Trevor will take the throw in. Passes it off to Matt. Trevor, a little rough with his left. Good cross through the middle by number 13.
Trevor working hard. Sharks ball.
Trevor throws it into Matt again, who saves it, still in bounds. Paul is going to look to get it inbounds. Great touch by him off the head.
Flicks on to AJ.
AJ will look to outpace the ball. Can't get there in time. No man's that fast.
Ball moves faster than the player in 100% of the situations, Miles.
Good touch. Doesn't seem to work out though.
Open up, Ryan.
Good defensive play by Connor DeVoe. Poor touch by number 8. Let's see if Sean can get there.
Worked out of bounds by number 8.
Just in front of the photographer, you good? Yep.
Connor DeVoe passes it in. It's a great throw and a beautiful cross by AJ. But Matt can't turn any offense out of it. Number 11 dribbles up the field.
St. John Paul has a pretty good idea of how to spread out there.
Connor DeVoe keeps it in right before it goes out. Good cross to AJ, who makes an amazing look. Fouled possibly? What's the call on the play? Captain Ryan Meehan lets AJ know that it is okay. Monomoy seems confident with a 2-0 lead tonight on senior night with 19 minutes remaining in the first half.
Connor DeVoe. Good play by Connor DeVoe. Looks for Sam Chase.
Sam can't out-dribble number 3 defender, Sam Delman. Sam Delman's dribbling through everyone right now. Number 8, Ryan Downey, works just to number 3, Sam Delman.
Well done. Well done.
Paul steals the ball. Foul call on the play.
No,
Paul seems upset on that.
Paul hasn't gotten a lot of playing time this year, so
He's a little inexperienced.
what do you think, Miles, of his play tonight?
I think when he does get an opportunity, he does very well. He does play more of a leadership role in this team. A lot of the kids in the team look up to him, especially the younger ones, because he has been here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even though he's not a full player on the field, he definitely is a full player on the team. He always helps coach the JV games and is there for every single sports event.
Yeah, he came here from South Korea his sophomore year. So he's seen a lot of things in his life, a lot of journey. AJ seems a little lackadaisical on the play.
He does. I think he's still a little mad about that call.
Yeah. Jack Lawson tries to steal the ball from Liam Mon, but senior Ryan Meehan gets it right out of there.
You know, something about Ryan is that he's not afraid to step to the ball in any situation.
Yeah, very physical player. Will use his body, because that's how you got to play the game. Scrappiness wins.
Number 15 will come in for number 23.
That's what I'm saying. He was way over here in this end.
Great play by Nico Trejkovsky. Paul Reese really has his head in the game tonight. Playing extremely physical, working for the ball.
He's extremely determined.
He feels he deserves it. No handball called in the play, but
Too blue to
go on.
touch Sean's hand.
Number 6 shields out the defender, Paul Reese, to get the ball to them.
Use them. Use them.
He's going to throw it into down the wing. Works it to number 4, Brian Mitchell.
Liam Mon with defensive play.
Jack Lawson, maybe looking for a shot. Ryan Meehan stops it with his back. Connor DeVoe. Oh, watch out.
And the ball will come out of play for Lions throw.
Number 8, Ryan Downey will take the throw in. Goes right down the wing. And number 1, Ryan Crahan, gets it out of bounds. But it will still be SJP ball.
Ryan Meehan got a foot on that, I think.
Again, Ryan Downey will take the throw in. You see a lot of movement off the ball from both teams. That is something that they are both strengthened at. Handball on the play.
Get back.
Refs see it too.
Sean DeVoe plays that ball out quick, so the Sharks can have an advantage here.
Step up. Step up. He's offside.
SJP wasn't really paying attention except for number 1, Ryan Crahan. Senders gets the ball stolen from Matt, and AJ is offsides. That's something he struggles with. He's so passionate and eager for the ball that whenever he sees one slight chance for a fast break opportunity, he goes for it.
Come on, Will, you got a 1v1
Very
up
aggressive.
there. Get up there.
Immediately gets hit with the ball right after I say that.
You know, Miles, I know Coach Clark's game plan is to usually play the ball through to AJ or one of the strikers, but I'm wondering if we can maybe get some combination plays on the side, play up out to the corner and see if we can get a cross in.
Yeah, something I really want to see tonight is great ball movement from the Sharks. AJ remains to onside on the play, and the SJP defender eventually gets there. Now AJ gets back into play.
Something you notice about AJ is he has these little bursts of energy, and
Yeah.
when those bursts happen,
He takes a lot of he takes a lot of breaks during the game, but that does help him preserve his energy so he can play the whole night. Because he is their best goal scorer, so he needs that energy. Might not be my suggestion of how you should play the game, but it works for him.
Get some good passes. Let's go.
Connor DeVoe with a great left foot. AJ gets right there.
AJ comes out of the woodwork.
It's a 1-on-2. Might be able to put the ball in the net though. I've seen it before.
Sean Gould looking to play with him.
A lot of flashy dribbling. Great cross. Maybe Sean can put it in the net right here. Looks to use his body as a shield. Passes it back to Sam Chase. Sam crosses over to senior Liam Mon. Would love to see a goal from him. Loses the ball immediately. Sam Chase gets it right back though. Sam is mainly an outlet for the team. He kind of spreads the ball. Really good at working it. Has great vision. He knows the game extremely well. They still called an offsides on AJ, even though he's admitting that he was offsides and wasn't going to go for the ball. Sean Gould.
Hey, good job, White. Come on.
Number 9, Andres Forent, will take the goal or the penalty kick.
Something that is really good for the Lions is a lot of these players are younger, or have a couple more years actually left in high school. So
Yeah.
will definitely be a tough team next year too.
They do have 5 seniors though. A lot less than the Sharks.
Great clearance by Connor DeVoe.
He's not afraid to use his head ever.
Ryan, pinch middle. Ryan.
Sean Gould with the touch.
Connor with the steal. Great footwork. And another pass as he's fouled. No call on the play. That seemed physical.
Great ball by Sam Chase.
Now it's just a race to who gets it. Matt Velasquez wants it the most. And AJ gets there.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think AJ should have let Matt take that. He looked like he was a little more on
position.
sides when the ball was played, and I think he could have gotten a better touch on that than AJ.
Again, Captain Ryan Meehan calms down AJ, who is obviously frustrated with the call. He wants to show off his skill set tonight. Maybe tagging a 3rd goal for the hat trick.
Great ball by Sam Chase, though. That's what we need to do. We need to work it through and see openings within the defense.
I agree. Number 13, Hank Bailey, is a senior.
Connor DeVoe applying pressure.
It's going to be a goal kick.
Manley, Will, hey. The green bucket, you can be there. Green bucket.
Something that the SJP wanted to work on before the game was staying like passionate and into the game, and I feel like they've done a good job at that. Really fighting hard on every play, but scoreboard doesn't show that. Sean looks for his brother, who then heads it to number 3, who misses the ball.
AJ with a breakaway, 2v1.
Doesn't know what he's going to do. Looks for someone. And Paul's going to be out there, but isn't quick enough.
Good work by Paul, though. Anticipating where that ball's going to go.
Maybe AJ saw something that we didn't on that play,
I agree.
because it was still a good look.
Ryan, ask for the ball.
The defenders are really just sitting there, not really attacking the ball as much right now. They really have to jump on that if they want to push the ball more on the Shark side of the field.
Yeah, I honestly think that play was holding mid's position, and there should be instant pressure there that St. John Paul players shouldn't have that much time on the ball.
They had about 10 yards of space. So if the Sharks want to really make a name for themselves and compete in the tournament, they're going to have to work on that.
That's their game.
Take your time.
That's something that they have been amazing at in past years. Very aggressive team in the 2018-2017 season. Sean Gould with the great, Sean DeVoe with the great save.
Something really good about Sean DeVoe is he has that attacking mentality that a lot of goalkeepers don't have. He's really not afraid to come out of his box.
He's big, he's physical.
It's
No
really
one's getting in his
important.
way.
Oh, now this way. Come this way. This way. Come across. Open up, Lynn. Open up. Open up.
Number 9 passes it to number 11, Jack Downey. Jack Ellis.
Hey, JP.
Jack
Ryan
Lawson.
Meehan. Ryan Meehan passes it to AJ, who can't get there in time. Oh, he's still
Maybe.
working for it. If he can just touch that ball,
Good clear.
I know he'd put it in the net. He's a magician. Matt will look to throw it in towards the middle, towards Paul, who can't control. AJ looks to get the ball and gets it right back up to Matt, who crosses it to the middle. Sam Chase attempts a bicycle kick, but doesn't work out in his favor. Sean Gold steals the ball. Maybe can turn it into a goal.
We're stepping up.
Liam hasn't had the greatest touches tonight. We'll look to see him improve on that in the second half.
Good job, White.
I think the best way for the Lions to conceive at least one goal tonight is to switch it through the midfield and play out wide, try to get a cross in.
Yeah, the looks are there, but in the end, the Sharks defense just pulls it out, stops the goals.
Lion to your left.
Yeah, St. John Paul definitely has a few very talented players, but it really comes down to who wants it more and the intensity of the play.
The Sharks work it back to the goalkeeper, who looks to Wesley Ulrich in the corner. Pushes it right back up the field. Connor passes to his fellow captain Sam Chase, who does a nice little dribble move
Let him go.
and gets Sean Gould in the open field.
Sean
Who'll look to
Gould?
put it in the goal. It's there for him, and he can't get it. That's his second missed shot of the night.
Looks like he got clipped on the ankle on that one. Having
Grabbing
hard getting
something
up.
there. He's a trooper though. He'll be okay.
Is he okay? You had one injury? You want a sub for him?
Looking like he's calling a timeout.
Yeah, take a sub for him.
Looks like his ankle is hurting him a little.
So sad to see on a night like this.
You sending him off now?
Definitely on his senior night.
Taylor Murray, our athletic trainer, will go onto the field to see if she can help him out.
Amazing trainer, one of the best on the Cape.
He goes right up to her cart. We'll keep you updated on him later in the night.
Goal kick, right?
Maybe the Sharks could use this as a little time to regroup and work on their game plan a little. I see AJ drinking some water.
On the field, guys, on the field. You didn't take a timeout. You didn't take a timeout. You didn't take a timeout. On the field, guys. We're playing on the field.
Refs trying to assemble everyone to get back on the field because there was no timeout taken on the play.
Let's go. That wasn't an official timeout. That was just injury. We stay on the field.
Don't know why everyone came back.
We're playing. Come on.
Less than 10 left in the half, and the Sharks are winning 2-0.
They do stop the clock though, which I don't see often in soccer.
They stopped the clock for
Injury timeout?
added time.
AJ, being left wing, towards right wing.
Sharks are making a switch over here. Paul Reese will be the left wing.
Looks like Troy Olson, sophomore, number 4, will come in for the right wing.
That's the position Paul is playing.
Nice touch by Matt Velasquez.
Troy Olsen is a very skilled player as well. He resembles a lot of what I saw Sam Chase did as a sophomore.
No one.
Very similar play styles.
Ryan! No. Trying to go behind you. Pressure him, Lawson.
Sam Chase is one of the people on this team that is very good at communicating. Calls out who's around him.
Good, here, Ryan.
Really tries to work the ball to the best possible spot.
You know, Paul was offsides on that play, but they didn't call it because he didn't get the ball, but
Yeah.
still needs to look out for that.
Advantage to SJP.
AJ, behind you.
High cross by AJ.
Paul Reese,
Paul just loses the ball.
good pressure by AJ.
If he gets an open look at the net, I believe he can really put it in there. But he's going to need to find that shot that's perfect for him.
Good work by Jack Lawson moving it upfield.
Maybe a handball right there. Refs look to miss it though. There's been a few missed calls in this game, but refs just kind of letting them play on their senior night. Nothing wrong with that. Sam Chase applies pressure on number 11, Jack Lawson. Swings it right out to number 8, Ryan Downey.
Something I've noticed about both teams is that they're very composed when dealing in their defense.
Yeah, you never really see anyone stressing. Right now the Sharks are very calm, collected. And it'll be a goal kick for the Sharks. Number 1, Sean DeVille will take it out. Ryan Downey has been a really great player in this game. He works the ball well for the Lions.
Connor and Ryan Mean working together in the back.
Sean DeVoe jukes out the defender. Really risky play right there. Gets the bench hype. Come on now, sit down, Duncan.
Sam Chase switching the field. Finds Trevor Russell outside. He will play to Troy Olsen, who takes a touch inside and passes it off to Matt. This could be a potential goal.
Matt gets the ball stripped by number 9, Andres Forent.
Matt again with the ball.
Paul's left alone on the left wing.
Works it in, finds Sam Chase in the middle. Oh, just stripped away.
See right there, I believe the defense should attack on that ball.
Liam Mon should have got a touch on that. Sam works 3v1 in the center of the field. He definitely needs someone in there with him.
Paul Reese with a good touch. Tries to work the ball to open space and is fouled. Gets happy right after. Brushes himself off. I will admit, Paul does like to fall. Good move right there by AJ Williams.
Wesley looking for Troy. Great ball.
The sophomore connection. That's a little glimpse of the future for the Sharks. Good header by Wesley. Wesley's a great kid, always has been. He really excels at baseball as well. That's his best sport, I'd like to say. He was on varsity last year as a freshman.
It's going to be St. John Paul's free kick.
Sean DeVoe grabs it quickly. A lot of one bouncers to him tonight. And he hucks it over to Troy like a quarterback to a receiver.
You know, again with that attacking mentality, that's what makes Sean DeVoe so great in net.
He might want to ice his shoulder after the game because he throws a few bombs every night. AJ looks across it to Paul, but Paul kind of gives up on the play. Doesn't get there in time. Right there, you just got to have that mentality to be there. Nothing else you can do.
St. John Paul keeper overthrows just a little.
Good touch by Sam. Gets it right to Matt. Can't control it. Something that the Sharks also struggle on is making good touches on the ball. A lot of the touches that they take bounce right off of them. Can't really retain possession. Some players that are strengthened in that category are Sam, AJ. Matt has a pretty good touch on the ball usually.
Coach Clark must be very impressed with their play tonight as he made no substitutions in the first half.
Yeah, except for the injury. But he does really want to work it to the seniors tonight. 9 seniors starting.
Only because he's technically on.
Now 8.
Bill Andrews gets back. 6 inches.
SJP takes a corner kick. It'll be number 11, Jack Lawson taking it. Maggie will be right back with an update. Goal, top right corner from about the 30-yard line. John Resendez with an amazing shot. That was incredible. John Resendez with an amazing goal right there. Sean DeVoe really didn't look too into it on that one. Kind of lackadaisical, just jumped up for it. Missed it. Beautiful shot, top right corner. Nothing you can do about it.
And we do have an update on number 17 for the Sharks, Sean Gould. It looked like he mildly sprained his ankle, but Taylor is working with him currently, trying to get him back in the game.
I know Sean Gould very well, and I know that he wants to get back into this game. He's a fighter.
Yeah, he definitely wants to play. So it's just going to be how hard Taylor can work him right now.
Yeah. Liam Long hits it out of bounds.
Just under 2 minutes left. Sharks are leading 2-1 against St. John Paul Lions.
Ball's out of play. Seen a lot of it tonight. They should have a ball boy floating around there.
Nico, come back.
Runs all the way back to the fence. And number 23, Nico Trevkovsky, works it into number 3.
Well done.
Paul applying pressure, loses it.
Hank Bailey passes it up the sideline, which is quickly intercepted by Connor DeVoe.
Good clearance by Connor.
Bad toss on the play. Got to get it back to the spot where they can throw it in from. Number 8 works it to the middle to number 3, Sam Delman, who tries to make something out of it, but Sharks are all over that. They've been all over that all night. Their one goal was from John Resendez that you just saw. That was an open space.
Good look by Matt trying to get it out wide to the corner. AJ working hard, saves it from going out.
And that's the half.
That will conclude the first half. Sharks winning 2-1 against St. John Paul II Lions.
In my recap from the half, Sharks are doing a really good job of pushing the ball forward. Maybe we'll need to try to attack a little bit more on the defensive side of it on the second half, but all around good job. Gonna need to communicate, but Rome was built in a day.
Yeah, you know, I really just think that it's trying to get those combination plays working on the outside and seeing if we can find AJ or find Matt or Paul outside to see if we can get a cross in and maybe a touch.
There's no way you're what the freaking hell? What
I'm good. Will. Back pass, I'm still good.
Outside.
Goal. Yeah, can we wrap it in like...
Hey, huddle up.
Whistle and clock, I'll back you up. You got it.
Hi guys, and we're back with the second half. I'm Miles Boyle.
I'm Maggie Dever.
And what the Sharks are going to look for in the second half is really move the ball well. They're not going to want to push themselves too hard because they are facing Nauset in their next game. That's a tough matchup. That'll be next week, so they have the weekend to recover. But Nauset is a great team. They've won 2 out of the last 3 state championships.
Yeah.
Really, every year putting in an amazing team. McCauley's an amazing coach. Works that team to their fullest potential.
And by the way the Sharks are playing tonight, I think that they're definitely going to have a chance against Nauset.
The Sharks have been on a 6 out of 7 game win streak so far. At the beginning of the season, it looked a little rocky, but in their past couple of games, they've really pulled it together. And right now, they're on a 3-game win streak. So on pace to make the tournament. They just have to really win these last couple of games.
A few new players in for the game for the second half. Sam Higgins, Jr., and Duncan Ramler, also a junior.
Those are 2 of their best players, but we'll like to see what they do in the second half. Troy Olsen runs down the sideline and looks to get a shot, but it's tripped by the goalkeeper. No penalty on the play. Trey Cox is also in the game as well.
And tonight it looks like the Sharks are playing a 4-3-2-1, which really gives the midfield options in the center of switching the ball and putting shots on net.
Something that these Sharks that they've just added into the game, Duncan Ramler, Sam Chase, or Sam Higgins, they can really add a lot of offense and defense to the play. They really know how to work the ball and communicate. Good dynamic duo.
Great through ball by Sam Higgins there.
Zhao passes it to Sam Chase.
Sam Chase really wants to find those open balls on the wide because that's how we're going to get a cross in.
Trey Cox works it down the sideline to Troy Olsen, who tries to get it to AJ, but loses control to the keeper.
You know, if AJ took a touch a little bit to the right, I think he would have got a shot off for that one.
Yeah. Duncan Ramler will look to take the throw in. You know, he is a pretty weak throw in. That's what I've heard. Zhao, the sophomore, crosses number 4.
Hoping someone can make a center run here.
Zhao with another crossover. AJ works it to Sam. Sam will try to create some offense and takes a shot. Shoved to the ground. Misses wide right. I know he wants that back because that's a shot that I've seen him hit before.
That's a little pretentious trying to shoot from that far out, but I think that if he found Troy Olsen maybe on the right and we could have got a cross in and eventually found Sam Higgins later in the game.
Number 9, Andres Ferrant, will take the goal kick for St. John Paul Lions. Passes it over to number 6, John Resendez, who had an amazing goal in the first half. Sniped it top right corner from about, I would say, 30 yards out.
St. John Paul moving the ball very well, spreading out throughout the field.
What I've seen from these first couple minutes is that the Sharks have done a way better job at retaining the ball on their side of the field. Sam Higgins steals the ball, passes it to Captain Sam Chase. Might see Troy Olsen. And he's called offsides. I don't know about that one.
That's a great look, though, by Sam Chase finding Troy out wide. That's how you get the advantage on players like this, slipping the ball through the defense and eventually taking a touch toward the net.
Keith Clark has a disturbed look on his face right now.
Take softer pass next time.
Drop back a few for him, Andres.
Update on Sean Gould. Taylor is currently massaging his foot right now, his ankle. Hopefully he'll get back in the game for his senior night tonight.
Sam Chase with the ups right there, putting a head on that ball. And Maggie, back to Sean Gould, they're really going to need to work him back into this game.
They are, yeah.
He's an important factor for the team. I think he's in 3rd place for goals scored.
Yeah, the Sharks definitely need the speed on the side as well.
Yeah, he's about 6'4" as well, got the height advantage. Their players up front really do have a nice little height advantage going on with AJ. I believe he's like a 6'2", 6'3". Sam Higgins is about 6'3".
It's an illegal throw for the Lions. It's going to be Duncan Ramler's throw.
Duncan works it right down the sideline to AJ, but throws it right to the SJP defender. Sam Chase gets a nice touch on it. Gets it over to Williams, who doesn't get a touch on it, and Zhao lets it roll out of bounds so they can maybe regroup right here. They let Sam take the throw in. Maybe we'll look to Duncan. No. They push it right into there. Troy will look for maybe a shot and can't put it in.
You know, I think the pressure was just too much for Troy on that one.
Yeah, it looked like he was being triple teamed. And with his size, it's really hard to work the ball through defenders.
Definitely difficult.
Ryan Mean boots it up front. AJ knows he's offsides again.
I wonder if that was the best decision for Ryan Mean. I think that he probably should have played more on the ground, maybe sent it out wide to Trey, and we could have had the advantage.
Yeah,
would
have been smart to push the ball up slowly, maybe work it around a little bit more, instead of just a sudden outburst of offense.
Yeah, the Sharks definitely just need to connect more.
Sam Chase loses the ball right there to number 4, Brian Mitchell. Oh, Sam Higgins gets nutmegged on the play. Trey Cox with amazing defense right there. He's someone who's really improved in the offense, kind of a sleeper that no one really talks about on this team. Pivotal player.
Good play by Troy to AJ.
Good slide tackle. Troy's always all over the place. Wherever you put him, no matter what sport, he's going to be all over the place.
He's definitely a hustler.
So much energy in that little kid. Brian Mitchell dribbles through defenders. And Trey just gets it out of there. That was a smart play by him, I feel. Nothing they can do about. Just let SJP try to slow it down and work something around, because that's not what they've been good at tonight. Sharks have done a great job stopping that.
Good ball.
Something that separates good athletes from the great ones is the work in the off season. And a lot of key players on the Monomoy Shark team do take their off season very seriously. So you can see the players that just go the extra mile.
During the summer, I know a lot of players come to this turf. We have a beautiful facility here for players who are just looking to improve their game during the summer. A lot of clinics going on in Cape Cod. The ball's pushed up. Sean DeVoe with the save. With the little slide tackle save. I like the finesse on it. Punts it right down to about the 35. Good kick. Sam Chase dribbling through number 3. Who works it to Zhao. AJ sees some open space. Doesn't get a shot off though. Looks like the goalie's a lefty. He's really humming it with that left arm. Number 24 from SJP hits it out of bounds. Sharks doing a much better job defending these Lions in the second half. Ryan Mean with a good throw to Zhao. Zhao doesn't get the best touch on it.
Ryan Mean with a good step there.
Ryan Mean gets it right up to AJ. AJ's gonna look for a shot. Ah, and misses the net. He's angry about that one.
I almost wonder if AJ could have cut that back. Maybe looked for Troy on the wide. He looked open on that one.
AJ is one of those players that is a shot-first mentality. He does like to put the points on the board. So maybe a player like Sam Chase in that situation would have looked to dish it over to Troy, who was on the other wing. Andre Forant will take the goal kick for the Lions. Passes it over to number 8. Brian, Andres gets it back. AJ with the good pass. Handball on the play maybe. They don't call it.
No call.
Wasn't intentional. Sam with the good steal has a big size advantage over number 1, Ryan Crahan. Troy has open space. Might be able to turn some offense out of it. Shoots it wide right.
JP, leave it. Here. You don't forget that.
You know, I think that maybe Trey should have offered some support for him there, or maybe he could have touched it back. There's a lot of options to do there, and like you said, this is a team that likes to put the points on the board.
SJP is slowing it down here, trying to work the ball a little bit better. They are focusing on their mistakes a lot. I can tell that they're trying to improve on all the mishaps that they had in the first half.
Something that I think could help the Lions moving forward would be to focus more on the communication.
Sam Chase with a good attempt on a cross. He has a great leg. Sam Higgins, I mean. Duncan Ramler passes it over to Troy. Troy has a good touch. He's another one of those players that will get a good touch on the ball 99% of the time.
It's a good look, but it needs just a little less if AJ is going to run onto it.
Number 1, Ryan, will try to dribble through the amazing defender, Sam Chase. And Sam Higgins switches fields to Connor DeVoe.
Great work by Sam Higgins. I think something that could be improved for the Sharks is their speed of play. I think that
Definitely.
things work better when we have the advantage moving forward, and for some reason we like to take our time.
Connor DeVoe with a good defense right there, stopping the SJP defender. Jack Lawson can't dribble it through Wesley Ulrich. Sam Chase was kind of just stuck there in the middle, had no help around him, but Sam Higgins came to rescue him off his island.
Great work by Wesley looking outside.
Trey dribbles it through the defenders. Doesn't really know what to do in that situation.
I think he might have been looking for Sam Higgins on that one to do a little combination play.
Come on, get in the air.
Connor DeVoe, keep intercepting those air passes.
This side, go Ryan, go Ryan.
Good cross to Troy Olsen, who has open space. Very quick. Puts it into the net. Second chance. Oh, great defense by John Resendez. Really the MVP for this team tonight. Put one on the board, stopped one from being put on the board for the Sharks.
I think Troy was actually looking for Sam Chase on that one, trying to get the senior his goal for his senior night. So great work, Troy.
Can't dribble through everyone, buddy. These Shark defenders are all over it.
Yeah, the Shark defense does need to work on containing the players instead of just lunging in.
Battle, Sam.
Number 13, Hank Bailey, tries to save her from going out of bounds. Isn't successful in the act of that. Duncan Ramler is going to look to work the ball over there. Doesn't work out. SJP immediately clears it out of there.
Come on, get up there. Let's get up there.
Ryan Meehan will try to save it before it goes out of bounds. Lets it goes out of bounds, so he can take the throw in. Cannon of an arm. AJ kind of strides in there, but Sam Chase is there to make the defensive stop. All over it. Good pass by Trey Cox, and another great pass by Sam Chase. AJ will push, try to get his third goal of the night, maybe.
Senior night hat trick.
Wide left. I think he's just trying to do a little too much at this point. Right there, maybe if he worked it to Jow on the left wing, he would have had a shot, but wasn't too many options given on the play.
And Sean Good will come back into the game for Troy Olsen.
Happy to see him come back on the field from his foot injury. He looked banged up earlier. Had to get taken out of the game.
And hopefully he'll be able to get one in for the Sharks on his senior night tonight.
Number 15 for SJP gets his first touch of the game. SJP has a few players warming up on the sideline, looking to check in some talent we haven't seen yet. Connor DeVoe with the good throw in to Zhao, who tries to head it over the SJP defender.
I think if Zhao contained that at his feet and looked to play through the middle, that would have been more of a successful play.
Duncan Ramler gets a little too under it and is now just playing with himself at this point.
Oh, Duncan.
Really sloppy player right there. Great defense by Trey. And Sam Higgins works it right to the middle to AJ, who will maybe push it up to... What a great pass.
Amazing ball.
Sean Gould, he needs to finish this. Oh,
just not
poorly
enough power.
executed shot.
Just not enough power on that one.
That would have been amazing senior to senior combination.
Top 10 plays of the game, though, definitely goes to that ball by AJ.
And he gets it back, tries to take the shot. Might have been a penalty there. They're really letting him play tonight. He looks injured. Come on, ref. We need a call on that. There was 3 players that tackled AJ on that play. AJ is angry. Seemed to be kicked on the play.
Looks like it's his inner thigh. Could be a muscle pull. Or could be cramping.
Duncan attempting to be an athletic trainer. He should get out of there as soon as you can.
Athletic trainer Taylor Murray is out there. And that's what that added time was for at the end of the game.
And during this break, I know that SJP will want to move the ball a little bit more on the Shark side of the field. Sean DeVoe hasn't seen any shots taken towards him the entire second half. Maggie, what do you think about what the Lions could do better to improve in the second half?
Just going off of what their coach said, number one, good defense. For the defensive play so far, I don't know if I've seen that much of an improvement from when we played them earlier in the season. Hopefully they can get it together by the end of the game, but you know, they need it. They need to stop AJ.
Yeah,
basically it.
Now AJ is not even in the game, so that's a big hit for the Sharks. He's one of their more pivotal offensive players.
Definitely an attacking player.
Looks in anger and agony in the sideline. I'm sure he wants to be in this game right now, but just can't.
Sean DeVoe getting in a little referee trouble. Not quite sure if he was mouthing off or.
Playing up pretty high right now.
The Sharks do have an advantage, so it would be wise if Sean didn't speak.
Duncan Ramler wide left. Really bad shot right there. Could have maybe worked the ball around a little bit more.
Nice mentality, though, by Duncan. I like the chance that he took.
Yeah. Duncan hasn't not improved at all in this year. He was a much better player his sophomore year.
I disagree. I think that he, along with the rest of his team, has improved their game since last year.
I think someone who has improved their game a lot was Sam Higgins in the offseason. But Duncan Ramler, not too much. He was very lazy in the offseason. I know that for a fact.
Sam Higgins did make a huge jump from sophomore year of being more of a leader on the field.
Yeah,
definitely a standout player now this year.
He's always been good. Been on varsity since sophomore year.
Yep.
But
Sam the Hair Higgins.
Really took the jump. Speak of the devil, he's taking the throw-in for the Sharks right now.
And plays it to St. John Paul.
Duncan Ramler poorly defends the defender, the offender. Sam Higgins with a great touch. Can't seem to do anything with the ball, though.
Higgins tries to work that around, but just can't.
Sam takes a lot of his game after Monomoy Shark alumni Abby Higgins, his older sister, who is one of the best players this Monomoy school has seen in a long time. She really helped that team make the second jump towards making the tournaments and stuff. They used to be like not getting any wins every year, but her and a few of those other seniors last year helped elevate that team to the tournament.
Sam Higgins will take the throw.
Maggie, do you have any takes on the girls soccer team this year? I believe that we're live streaming their game on Thursday next week.
Wednesday, but yep. Yeah, the girls team has improved tremendously. I'm actually the captain of the girls team.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, so definitely tune into that game because I will be bringing you some one-on-one insight of the players. Great touch by Sean Gould, but no one is there.
Hi, Mom.
Shout out Pam Boyle.
Yeah, he doesn't
Connor DeVoe looks to cross it in the middle. Hits number 15 right in the gut. Bozelli. Ryan Mean's going to look to... Duncan Ramler's going to throw the ball in. Maybe try to create some offense right here.
Great throw by Duncan Ramler.
I think the Sharks need to settle down and try to really improve on working the ball around right here. Since they are up 1-0, it's kind of smart to drain the clock a little bit. If they get the opportunity to take a shot, totally try to take advantage of that.
Then you got to switch on the play.
Sam
Matt.
Chase playing some East Coast, West Coast style of play. Trey Cox, good touch. Works it over to Sam. They go
Great
give and
combination.
go. Trey dribbles through. Works it over to Sam. Sam possibly looks to get something here. Works it to Matt in the corner, who crosses it through the middle. A real easy opportunity for a goal right there. That slipped through the fingers of Zhao.
Someone really needs to be there at the top of the box for these crosses.
Duncan trying to take the shot from outside of the box. Doesn't work out in his favor. Connor DeVoe throws the ball in to Sam Chase, who gets it over to Duncan. Sean with the great cross.
Nice idea of trying to switch the ball in the point of play.
Sam looking at, gets the ball stolen. And it looks like AJ Williams will be checking back into this game. That'll help the Sharks a lot in the next 20 minutes.
Great clearance by sophomore Wesley.
Wow!
Connor DeVoe will be taking a throw in as Zhao checks out of the game for AJ, and I believe it is Will Bailey checking out for his brother Hank Bailey.
Whenever we get a chance, take that time out. Next chance, yep. Thank you.
Maggie's getting an update right now on AJ's current condition. Maybe going to see what's wrong with him. Number 11, Jack Lawson, dribbles all over the place. Works it back to the 1-goal scorer for the Lions.
Update on AJ's injury. He actually just got a trolley horse to the leg and just needed a minute to calm down and let that simmer out.
Hate those. One of the worst pains, but only last a couple minutes. Might leave a bruise for the next couple days, but it's worth playing through.
So to summarize, it's not going to diminish his style of play.
Yeah, he's running out there. Sam Chase tries to intercept it, but can't get there. Good stop by Trey Cox. Works it over to Sam. Passes it to Sam.
This half, the Sharks are looking more like they can connect the ball to each other. This must be usually what the starting lineup must be.
Trey gets the ball stolen from. Has a little smirk on his face as he walks by. Wesley Ulrich with the great defense right there.
Amazing
stopping
defense by Wesley.
A play that would have crossed to the field. Matt Velasquez tries to make something happen. Could have just taken the easy pass to Sam. Sam's playing physical right here against senior. Wow, a little shoving going on. I know Sam doesn't like that.
Shiggins working hard on that play.
Yeah, they're trying to get in our heads right now. Really trying to take us out of the game, but it won't work for these Lions because our Sharks stay focused 24/7. Scholar athletes.
Although the score is only 2-1, the Sharks are dominating play this half.
Definitely.
So
AJ takes a touch, maybe crosses it over to Matt. Sam Chase running over as quick as he can to the ball, retains possession, takes a good touch on it, works up the field. Loses the ball to number 3, Sam Delman.
Yeah, the chances of the Sharks putting another one in is very high.
Nice. Again, the senior Hank Bailey tries to work it to the middle. Good touch by Jack Lawson right there on the play, though. Bozelli, number 15, making his 3rd touch of the game. What a great lead by Sam Higgins. They call another offsides.
Good luck.
I think this game might be poorly officiated. Timeout called. Lions call timeout to try to distract the fact that that was a horrible play, horrible call on the play. The officiating might need some glasses of some sort. But the Sharks will use this to their advantage to regroup and get some hydration. I just saw Sean DeVoe shake the hand of a referee, so no bad blood between them.
While we have this break, Miles, what do you think of junior Trey Cox?
I think he's an amazing athlete on and off the field. He really does make his presence felt in the school, doing a lot of stuff for our community.
Yeah, this is his first year on varsity, I believe.
Yeah, and he has done a great job of it, playing the exact same way all the time. Doesn't matter what situation you put him in. They usually like to put him on their the other team's best offensive player. When they played Barnstable, he played amazing on their all-star right wing.
Yep.
Clamped him up the entire game. They're going to look to put him maybe on Ethan Boyle, I believe, in the Nauset game.
Yeah.
Maybe Laird Parker. Try to stop them from starting some offense because he is a great defender.
Sharks head coach Keith Clark letting the team know that they need to be more attacking in the attacking third and look to more play with each other rather than take these just pristine shots that don't really have potential.
Maggie, can you explain to the viewers at home that don't know what the attacking third is?
So the attacking third, when you think of soccer, you think of 3 sections on the field, vertically or horizontally. That is. The defensive third is where the defensive line holds it down, works the ball out, and tries to connect with the midfield, which is the second in the middle of the first and attacking thirds. And the attacking third is where the strikers are and where most build-up of the goals happen.
Another whistle on, I believe, Duncan Ramler. There's a little bit of shoving going on down there. The game's getting really physical. Hope to not see a fight.
Head coaches for the Lions trying to get their players to play quick so that the Sharks don't have time to set up, but players don't listen to that advice.
Taking their sweet time to take the shot. Really not listening to their coach whatsoever.
And most likely with the shutouts that we've had in the past of Sean DeVoe, I don't know if they'll be able to get this one in.
And John Resendez, who put in a goal later in the game, early in the game. Take the shot, and it's wide right.
I'm not going to lie, from my viewpoint, I thought that was going top right.
He does have a powerful leg, can really put it anywhere he wants. So surprised he went wide there when Sean DeVoe didn't even seem close to that top corner. Really could have gotten a shot there if he wanted to.
You know, there's only been like 5 shots on goal for the Lions, so
yeah, Sean DeVoe's had a pretty easy game so far.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, that is very true. Said by one of the best ever, Wayne Gretzky. Matt Velasquez pulls a little dummy over to Troy, who then hits it with his back heel. He loves to be flashy with it. This is some great ball movement by the Sharks, but Matt Velasquez is just not quick enough to get to that ball. You hate to see it because that could have been an amazing play for the Sharks.
So Matt retains possession, looks for Troy.
Number 3, Sam Delman dribbles up the field. He's a quick offensive start plug for the Lions, it seems, this game. Number 23.
Great touch by Trey Cox.
Nico tries to make a difference, but cannot. Again, John strikes the ball, but is stolen by Trey Cox. A lot of nonsense of passing I've seen. Oh, Sean Gould tries to make a quick turn.
Good look, though.
Like to see quick bursts of offense like that.
See, the Lions players shouldn't have that much time on the ball. Duncan should have been there a little bit quicker.
Yeah, definitely Duncan should have been there quicker.
Cross in. A little too far.
Number 1, Ryan Crahan, isn't quick enough to get that ball. Number 6, Connor DeVoe, maybe has one of the best throw-ins on the team. Gets it over to Sam Higgins, who destroys it up the sideline. But AJ is just not in the mood to run after that ball. You see Troy racing for it, though.
Troy definitely is a hustler.
Troy cracks me up every time I see him running in the field, always giving 100%. That's why I see a lot of Sam chasing him. Sam Chase, always giving 100% on the play.
Tries to work it to AJ.
AJ crosses it to the middle. Maybe Sam Higgins can put it in the net. Doesn't work out for the Sharks.
No
So miscommunication.
communication.
Duncan takes a strike, and it's into the goalpost.
Sam Chase checking back into the game for Matt Velasquez.
Sean DeVoe, a leader of the team, letting his team know that they have to talk. Matt Velasquez, that might be it for him tonight on his senior night. Great play from out of him tonight. Number 8, Ryan Downey will take the goal kick, and AJ steals it and tries to make a cross to Troy, who hustles again for the ball.
Great work by Troy.
John boxes him out, so the Lions can get a goal kick on a play. Colby August hasn't had much action this game other than the 2 goals that were let in. I believe his shot percentage right now is about 66%. Sam Chase slows down the ball, who works it to Troy, tries to cross it into AJ, but cannot. Number 3, Sam Delman, boots it up the field, and Wesley Ulrich with a nice header, controlling that ball.
Wesley Ulrich has had an amazing defensive game tonight.
Yeah, that's what I love to see about him. He's a very versatile player. You can really put him anywhere in the field because he's an athlete.
And he still has 2 more years to improve his game, so
Yeah, that's what athletes do.
good luck to Wesley.
I know he's also very good at the trumpet. Just fun fact about Wesley. Sam Chase tries to work the ball, but Troy goes over there, kicks it over to AJ. Nothing works out for them.
Poor play by Andreas Forant there. He really should have controlled that a little more. I know it's intimidating with AJ on your back, but I think he definitely had enough time to maybe switch the point of attack on that.
AJ definitely is a scary person running at you at full speed.
Looks like AJ's leg is acting up once again.
Not a good sight to see as the tournament creeps in. Really hope he can heal up. Might have to sit next game against Nauset because Sharks don't stand the greatest of chances against them.
Sam Chase takes the corner.
Oh, good kick. Doesn't work it in. Sam Chase will get another chance at the corner. Oh, it doesn't work out for the Sharks. Sam's has the nice low strike.
There you go, sir. They still got their runner down there.
Nice drop kick by the coach. Sam Chase is going to look at one more corner. 3rd time's the charm. Hopefully they can work it to some of the taller players, maybe get a header. I've seen a couple goals this season via that. That's looking like what they're going to do.
Sam Higgins tries to work that back in for a potential goal, but is unsuccessful in the attempt.
Battle of the 13s racing to the ball.
It's going to be Sharks' ball. Looks like
Ryan Meehan tries to quickly push that ball up the field.
was out of play for the Lions.
And Sean Gould just puts a little too much sauce on it. Breakaway for number 3. Doesn't have the best touch.
Trey Cox
Trey with the clamps.
sends Troy. Little touch inside, and this could be a potential goal.
This might be the play of the game. Oh, just hits the...
Just misses.
Just hits the post. Trey Cox with the defensive and offensive play of the game right there, in my opinion.
Definitely. Even if he, Troy took a touch to the left, I think that would have been a little more successful for him, getting a better
Sam using
frame.
his head for no reason right there.
I hope it doesn't hurt his hair.
I've talked to him about that. He uses it more as a defensive shield, per se. I feel like that's why he leaned his head out, because it would hurt a little bit less than it would his knee, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Sam Chase kicks the ball.
Troy working back.
Troy Olsen also kicks the ball. Fakes the pass to Duncan, who then works it over to Connor. Connor dribbles through a defender, works it over to Troy. If he had just gotten a little bit of a better touch on that, maybe he could have worked something to AJ.
Stay up.
Definitely. Troy's
going to get that ball right before it goes out of bounds. Going to try to outrun number 23, who just takes the easy ball, puts it out of bounds.
Will.
About 7 left in the game for the Monomoy senior night.
Troy Olsen passes it to AJ.
Get up here.
Number 11.
Slide over too if you have to.
Just tries to clear it out there.
Yeah.
Slide over.
Jack Lawson. Maybe he's going to be a lawyer when he's older.
Tough touch by Duncan on that one.
Definitely. Tough touch, Duncan. Connor looks to retain the ball. Tries to see if it'll roll out of bounds. Doesn't. Once he feels pressure, boots it right back to where it started. Into the woods, though. Tragic for the soccer players. This was a good turnout from the crowd tonight. Really happy to see our students helping support our favorite seniors tonight.
We do have an awesome support system here at Monomoy.
Crowd's always a nice time. It's always fun to participate in the school spirit of these games. As we have a small school, so...
I agree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Goalie Colby August uses that left arm again to throw the ball to the center pitch.
Great defensive play by Higgins there.
Higgins is one of their more versatile players. Can really make a difference on both sides of the ball. Like right there, steals
Another
the ball.
great defensive play.
And then immediately, ooh,
Fights
a
hard.
little bit of contact there. I like when they let that slide though. Sam Chase just gets it out of there, or attempts to.
Let's go. Get hungry.
Ball just remains in the air. They tried to allow the advantage to the Sharks, but didn't work out, so penalty was called in the play.
Looks like some words being transferred between Sam Chase and number 3, Sam Delman.
Sam Chase is one who is known to love to talk. Talks a lot of trash to the opposing team, try to get in their head. Very good way to come at the opposing players. Duncan Ramler with those shiny red kicks of his. Boots it all the way to Charleston, who also has red cleats. And gets an open shot. Oh, that looks painful. Charleston flops onto the floor.
That was the right touch by Troy, though. That's how you make options for yourself.
Improving every time he gets that chance. Ryan Meehan tries to make up some ground for Wesley Ulrich, who is caught lacking.
No, he's not.
Okay. Connor DeVoe steals the ball, outlets it to Sean Gould, who dribbles it up the field all by himself. Maybe he's going to cross it. Doesn't use his left, though, which probably would have been the best option.
Amazing
Gets it over to
speed.
Troy, who can maybe take a shot. Ah, saved by the keeper.
This keeper is extremely talented.
Even though he has let 2 in, he's really been efficient in the half court. Only 2 goals have been let up off fast breaks. What are you going to do about that? Really never know where the ball is going to go in a fast break.
Yeah, you know, the second half, the difference between the first and second, I think both teams kind of came out more hungry for the ball.
Yeah. Trey Cox works for the ball again, who has really been an important player for the Sharks in the second half. Remember, he didn't play in the first half because they were letting the seniors get a little bit of that shine. Maybe Keith Clark felt a little worried as the game was only a 1 point lead. Yeah.
Looks like St. John Paul's game plan to get another one in is kind of shoot out wide, because that's how they were successful with their first goal.
Sean DeVoe going to take the goal kick. We'll see where he tries to put it. Maggie, any suggestions for the Lions to maybe spark some offense in these last few minutes?
I think that if they want to get a few more in, they should see about moving Sam Chase a little more forward with AJ, playing with him more. Maybe putting him as an outside player, maybe getting the speed on the outside. We definitely need someone else besides AJ up there.
AJ with the good cross with his left. Troy tries to get in there again. A lot of contact between those two tonight. Troy does like to get in there.
St. John Paul is a little upset about no call on that.
But what are you going to do about it? It's a physical game. Bad touch. Really one of the worst kicks I've ever seen from number 23. Number 8, Wesley Ulrich, gets rocked in the play, but has a nice kick. Physical play from Ryan Meehan. This is getting chippy. Love to see some overtime play, even though I love the Sharks to get the victory, because maybe we could see a little bit of fight night.
This could be a potential goal for the Lions, which could tie the game up. Just under 5 minutes left in the game. So we're going to need some stellar defense on this play. Hopefully Sean DeVoe can manage the fastball.
AJ might have just given some words of wisdom to number 3, Sam Delman. Try to get it inside a little bit. Shot. Wide left. Love to see it.
That was one of the few chances left for the Lions. So
Sean DeVoe doesn't seem stressed, though.
That was a waste of a chance.
Sean DeVoe seems completely comfortable in most situations. No matter where the ball is on the floor, he thinks he's going to stop it. And I'm confident in him stopping it as well. Sam Chase dribbles it up the field, going to cross it to AJ, intercepted by number 9. Andre. Sam does a little crossover, pass it. Ooh! Shot barely misses. That would have been a beauty.
Just misses.
Nico, where are you going?
As we wind down the clock for the end of the game, I just want to say this is an emotional game for a lot of the parents and players of the senior class.
Definitely.
A lot of these players have been playing since rec soccer, and this is an end of an era for a lot of them, so it's pretty emotional.
Troy heads the ball to the SJP defender. And Sam puts a good touch on it, but AJ is offsides. That's one of his biggest problems. And the game is over. Sharks get the victory 2-1. And the bench storms
the field.
Storms Sean DeVoe, who had a great game tonight. One goal was let on what I would like to say was a fluke from the SJP striker, John Resendez. Looked a little lucky, just sniping the top right.
Seniors celebrating their last home win for their high school careers.
Paul Reese is livid right now, with a big smile on his face.
Super excited, the seniors.
Love to see that from the boys. I believe they just clinched the tourney.
I think they did. And that concludes the Monomoy
Regional High School Senior Night, boys.
Amazing play. Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Thank
I'm
you guys for
Oswald,
watching. I'm Maggie Dever.
and great night, everyone.